Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer, welcome to the stream, good to have you here whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for tuning in, unless you're watching this on the replay, in which case, again, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, thank you for watching. What are we going to be doing today? Well, don't refer to the strat board, because that is it's still the DDF Racer Bin Car Championship. That's a series I'm hosting in Race Room. That is nothing to do with today's stream, so please ignore the strat board. I should probably update that at some point, but I might just leave that until the first round of the bin car and then we'll do something about it. Anyway, today we're racing an Automobilista 2, we are racing with Gravel Trap Legends, and we are racing the BMW Procars at Buenos Aires, a circuit that I've never actually raced at before on the channel, or a layout that I've never raced at before until about a week ago. It's the number 12 layout, which is, if you imagine the circuit, right? Imagine the perimeter road that goes all the way around the outside. That's ridiculously fast, absolutely flat out, there's no slow speed corners. Yeah, that's basically what we're racing at today. It is incredibly fast. Not quite Hockenheim old school style fast, but it's still pretty fast. And it's going to be epic, I can't wait. It can't be more of a change than last week's round at Monaco, where we had two 20-minute sprint races. Again, that's going to be different. Today, we have a 65-minute enduro. So we're going to have fuel strats, we're going to have tyre strats. Now I know there's not many of you here at the moment, obviously maybe the YouTube notification's not actually gone out to the world, but that number on the board behind me, 5.27 litres, keep that number in mind, that's going to be very important in today's race. Or is it? Because I've still not decided what strategy I'm going to go on today. It could be a one-stop, it could be a two-stop. There's two ways that I can approach this. And I really don't know which one's going to be the best. I genuinely, I don't know. It's just, it could be a one-stopper on one set of tyres, on two sets of tyres and 2 tanks of fuel. Because fuel is 2 times use here, so you're going to use a lot more fuel than you normally would in these cars. If you do it on the one-stop, there is no way you can do it flat out. You have to shift early, you have to have a little bit of lift and coast. You basically have to massage your fuel number into 5.27 litres a lap. The alternative strategy is, well, because it's a very short pit lane here, and the pit lane speed limit is, in historic BMW Procar style, about 150k, we're not using modern 60k speed limits. It doesn't take that much longer to make an extra pit stop. You can change your tyres at the same time as the fuel. If you put less fuel in, your pit stop's shorter, and then you're on the race, on the rest of the race with fresh tyres and a lower amount of fuel in the car, which means less weight, which means you get more straight line speed, which you can also drive quicker because you can rev the engine because you know you're going to make 2 pit stops. If you commit to it, it's about half a second a lap faster each lap over the course of the race. And my very primitive number crunching works out that basically we're going to be doing 43 laps, and it's about 21 seconds slower in the pits on the 2-stop. If you divide 21 by 43, it's pretty much exactly half, aka half a second a lap. So I don't know which way to play this. Do I go aggressive? Do I go conservative? I've won a few races with these guys before, doing a conservative fuel strategy, but I would like to have free reign of the tyres and the revs because I don't want to get stuck. Anyway, let's switch this over to Automobilista 2 mode and let's go and wait for the lobby to join. So we're now in Automobilista 2, waiting for the lobby to join. The password has now been posted, I believe, which I'm not going to post on stream because that would be ridiculous. That would just be pro streamer move 101. But no, we can't copy and paste it. Full send, says Mr. Bishy. Traffic and maybe a yellow might help. Sticky, James Hunt strategy equals big balls. Wouldn't that equals more weight in the car, equals more fuel use? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Sticky. But maybe you're just saying full send. Hey, Mark Hallowell, good to see you as well. So I suppose, because the server joined, well, the server should be going live any moment now. In fact, I think I can see it there. Is that GTL Trust Me I'm a Pro? If it is, that's the session we should be joining. Let's have a quick refresh. Sticky says full send as well. GTL Trust Me. Okay, that's the server we should be joining. As we can see, we got nice dry weather. We got 30 minutes of qualifying and then 65 minutes of racing. No extra lap today, by the way, because it is a standing start. We're not doing a formation lap. There's going to be broadcast. We've got full damage, mechanical failures, authentic tyre wear, and double fuel usage. So, yeah, it's excuse me, it's going to be quite an interesting one today. Speed limit in the pits is, like I said, 150k, so we can make mega fast pit stops. Let me hide this screen, and let's pop the password in. And let's get joining the server, and then we'll join the voice comms while we join the server as well. So are we in? It needs rain. I mean, we're doing a historic. Oh, hang on a second. The circuit. No, the circuit did say Monaco. It is now updated. So let me switch it back. So we've got our car. And just to remind you, all of the cars in this series are custom liveried. And there's all sorts of custom liveries available based on TV shows. So we got Fast and Furious, or Too Fast and Furious, Back to the Future, Batman, Blues Brothers. My livery is Breaking Bad, hence the Walter White themed intro graphics and stuff. We got Ghostbusters, Jurassic, we got all sorts in here. But let's just have a quick look at our car because qualifying is rolling. We want to get out on track as quickly as we can. Hey, Robert Stig! Good to see you, Robert Stiggy. Hope you're keeping well. Feels like it's been ages, man. Anyway, that's our car. It's the RV from Breaking Bad, complete with bullet holes in the side as well. And that's my entry into the competition. So that's what we're racing today. Anyway, let's join the voice comms. And let's get cracking.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Evening, fellas.
Keep doing it, guys. You guys are awesome.
Hey, mate, loving it.
Alright.
Loving it. They're pretty good.
Okay, here we go. Yep, we're good to go. Let's join.
Alright, Woody, I'm going to jump over into free chat, leave these guys get into their qualies while we get set up. Alright, guys, have a great race. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we'll probably steal the winner at the end of the show for a quick chat.
Get sick of interviewing Darren, won't you?
Darren will be there.
Well,
The EDF's got a good chance of giving him a run for his money tonight.
oh, we'll see. We'll see. Depends on the fuel. It really does today.
Oh, you can't do this one without a fuel stop, that's for sure.
Oh no, it's just whether it's 1 or 2. That's the thing. It's a tricky one.
Safety cars, I think, are going to be the catch here too.
But you're saying we can make it through 2 races at Monaco with no safety car, yet we come here with all the run from the world, and we will?
It always seems to happen that way. It's always the races where you don't think you'll need one, they end up.
Yeah, true.
I think the way the cars move around on this track, and the way the track sucks you off track if you get too close to the outside, we could see cars into cars. Could be
sitting pits.
Did you just say the track sucks you off?
Yeah. I was thinking, which corner is that, and where do I find it?
Only for your enjoyment, that's all.
You'll find that if you get too close. We found a couple of sections of the track in a practice on Sunday where you don't expect to get drawn into the grass, but you do.
Yeah, if you don't panic, the grass is okay. Like if you get off the throttle and just...
Actually, this is qualifying. Let's take the fuel out. Hey, Richard, good to see you. Hey, Punch Awards 4, good to see you.
Not expecting it, and you overcorrect into the car alongside you.
There's about 5 litres a lap, so I'm going to put 23 in. Yeah.
After password data, it's what you put in your car, mate.
Not hookers.
It's posted in Monday Night League channel.
Alrighty.
Good day, everyone.
I am indeed, Richard.
Hey, buddy.
BMW M1 Procar. So now we're in qualifying. Let's pause that music and let's get out on track. Like I said, there's 2 ways to approach this race. You can go flat out and commit to a 2-stop, or you can conserve your fuel and stick to a 1-stop. But
the leader has just done a 137.78.
so this is qualifying. So I'm going to put slick tyres on, a few laps worth of fuel, and I'm going to get out on track because it does take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature. So let's do this. Wait for AMS2 to sort its overlays out. There we go.
Exiting pits.
Let's pop the lights on.
There's traffic behind, take care. Okay, Dan, we've got 23 minutes to settle up. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
There we go. Let's get going.
Your brakes are cold, take it easy.
Cold tyres, cold brakes. This is the old Buenos Aires layout here.
Exiting pit.
It's very slidey, it's very fast. That is true, Mr. Bishy. That is very true indeed. Wow, the sun's in my eyes. There's a little bump here, and now we lift off. We look for the cone on the apex. Such a long sweeping corner this, and then really light apex. Plant the throttle down. Don't run wide like that, Dan. And the gravel, that is exactly what they said. The gravel will pull you to the sides. And that's a very good start. Let's rejoin on the right hand side off the racing line.
Saw that, Brett.
Evening.
Bin vote doesn't count just yet, guys.
Sorry, guys. Took out the cone.
That's a big... it doesn't count as a bin, it's not the race yet.
How do you get that close to
No,
the
it's still there.
Oh, it's gone for me.
Gone for me.
It's interesting.
I don't know how you get that close to the corner.
Death by gravel indeed. The gravel around this circuit is incredibly sticky, for want of a better word. It will pull you into it as soon as you hit it.
Exiting pit.
Final corner, off camber, it's absolutely horrible, always understeers here.
Pit.
And then it just oversteers on the exit, but that's because this is a BMW M1 Procar, that's what it does. Right then, let's do a lap then, shall we? Tyres still aren't quite up to temperature here, but they'll be alright. Around about 80 metres, down to 4th, keep it nice and tight. Down to 3rd, get it sliding, patience, slide it on exit, run it up to the curb.
Just done a 135.70.
Pop it into 4th. Build up the revs, wait, qualifying, use all the revs, use all the power.
A bit high.
And then just at the change of tarmac down to 4th gear, shift it in, feather the throttle nice and easily.
And just let me know when I stop being an Aero 8 and get in your way.
Then wait again, nice light apex here.
My own lap this time anyway.
There we go, wait for it to bite, because it will run wide into the gravel. Someone else has just done exactly what I've done. Carbon copy. See, it's easy to do. Then brake just before 150. Trail it in as you get towards the apex, still a bit of a brake though, wait for the arse to slide out, and then shift the weight back in the other direction, don't run too wide, that's an easy cut track. On low fuel and fresh tyres, this is easy flat through here into 4th gear. Don't run too wide because then there's a cut on the exit as well. Shift it up into 5th, brake just at the curbs. Down into 2nd, nice and slow at the apex, minor lockup.
Nose to tail usually means you're too slow.
Terrible exit there.
135.49.
This ain't going to be quick. That's for 4, 135.4 to beat. It is going to be a 136.1. 0.6 off. Although this is the 2nd lap on the tyres, it will get a lot better now. In terms of speed. Didn't have enough patience there, although that is 0.2, 0.3 up already. John Slow is the fastest 135.4. Let's try again now. Wait for it to bite, get the drive out. There we go. Lovely. Oh, it's going to be wide. Just about kept it in. 0.6 up. Shift up nice and late. We're currently in 6th position. Again, brake just before the 150. Oh, bit too much entry speed. Tail's wiggling out. Managed to save it though. Get the drive out. Still 0.7 up. Shift it into 4th. Please stay behind me, mate. Don't make a dive for it. I stuffed up the final corner last time round.
Sector 2 is 0.26 off the pace.
That's 0.8 up. Is that going to be enough for pole at the moment? That's going to be a 135.3. There we go, up to the top.
3 times quick. Brake temperatures look good.
Big oppo on the way in. Big oppo on the way out. That's 1/4 second down. That's not fast. Guy behind me was incredibly close as well. I reckon they would have gone faster, but they were probably getting a good slipstream off me. So let's see if I can catch the guy ahead and get a slipstream off then.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
No worries, Stiggy. 0.6 down. Monday Arvo, it's a new series, mate. I'm 0.6 down on this lap. I'm not going to affect them. I'll back off, let them finish their lap. I'm not going to go faster anyway, and I'm not going to complete another lap after this. Let me just show you the pit entry, by the way. It is awful here. So you have to pull over to the right, and then brake in the middle of nowhere.
Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace. Your tyre temperatures look good.
How about that for a pit lane?
What's your speed?
And then limits of 150. Well, I need to brake a bit earlier than that. Jeez. Alright, let's return to pit box. Let's have another crack. Currently on pole by 0.17 seconds. I can't see DJ M in here. Where's Darren? Oh, there he is. He's not set a lap yet, which is all the more concerning. Always have to
Sorry,
learn
Gunner, fuck!
where your pit box is.
Pushing the return to pits button, I'm sorry, mate. You cool?
Exiting pits.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
Okay, Dan, your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
150 limit in the pits. Let's try again.
Just done a 134.88.
Exton pits.
Behind. Keep your wits about you. We've got cold brakes all round. Be careful, your tyres are cold.
Oh, there's Darren. Half a second up. That's exactly what we're expecting. 4/10 to find. Cold tyres again. Now you can see my fuel use is 5.5 litres a lap on full quali send. If I want to make it through the race on a one-stop, I need to get that down to 5.25. That's quite an ask. That's a lot of short shifting. So that's where the strategy comes in here.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Oh, I've done it again! I've done it again! Oh, I'm just going to return back to the pits and try that. That's embarrassing. That's the power of cold tyres.
I was trying to get out your way.
Exton pits.
You're all clear, stay behind the line.
Alright, no traffic on exit.
You're locking up your fronts a lot.
So, 2 out laps, 2 big spins.
Go through, Brad.
And probably that big spin.
Oh, we lost Darren.
Yeah, bad frame rates. Just gonna turn shadows off.
Exiting pits.
There is no formation lap in this race, Jimmy.
Itself was 2 o'clock, so it shouldn't be as bad.
We are doing standing starts. No formation lap today, no rolling start.
No, it does really. It's shadows on head on late evening.
So Darren's left the session and he's lost his pole position time because he's having problems with his graphic settings apparently. Right, don't steer wide. There we go. So I've got a nice gap ahead and behind on the track at the moment, so this will do nicely. Hopefully I don't catch those guys on my flyer here.
Thanks, Mark.
That's true, Stiggy, Rubber Stiggy. It's more akin to rally inputs at the moment, but it's just slidey. It is such a slidey car, but that's not slow. It doesn't mean it's slow, it just means the car has got a lot of slip angle to play with. Alright, I'm going to go quiet now, I'm going to try and focus on this. Yeah, this is a single car series, by the way. Everyone's in the M car. M1 Procar, sorry, just to say. Alright, concentration, let's do this. Half a second to find on Darren. I'm not doing it on this lap.
Shit, sir.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh yeah, tyres still aren't quite up to temperature, quite lap aborted. This one's not going to count, it's going to be the second lap again. Yeah, Automobilista 2 looks absolutely fantastic. And the physics and handling has really improved as well compared to where it used to be a couple of years ago.
Keep an eye on your oil temperature, it's creeping up.
See, this is another reason for fuel saving as well, is using lower revs keeps the temps down, is going to be good for mechanical sympathy. Oh, crunching the gears like that's not good for mechanical sympathy. Okay, let's try again, quiet lap time, now the tyres are there.
0.7 off the pace.
Is that the pit entry after the last turn?
It's before the last turn.
Last turn. It's after the wall.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Cool.
Where you want.
Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace.
Missed that second corner apex. It might even be the third lap on this stint.
This track last time we raced.
Fuel left.
Tyres are hanging in there.
Hitbox, it tells me, press drive, it tells me it's giving me a warning for unsafe pit release. I'm still on the box. I can't even get the car started.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the same error when I leave the pit. Warning.
Don't go too deep across the line.
Half a second down on this one. Just can't seem to get that lap back. I know Darren's going to rejoin the server and absolutely smash everybody out of existence.
Can't help with that one, sorry.
The leader's just done a 135.2.
Oh, I know he can go a lot better than that. 300's in it at the moment, and that's going to be a lap invalidated.
10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, warning
10
unsafe
minutes.
crossing of pit exit lanes. The second you start moving the car.
Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Your tyre temperatures are good.
I was getting it without even having
fuel
an engine
left.
started.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Slow in, fast out. Here we go. Let's get a slingshot onto the main straight.
Look in your front right.
And let's not try and outdo ourselves in turn 1 and 2.
Where the track limits are unfortunately put through some pit boxes or something.
Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.37
And
off the
if
pace.
you go back to the pits and come out and do that, like you get that warning 3 times, you get a penalty. So try and stay out on track once you're out.
Oh, on the grass, bit wide. I'm bleeding time again. You make one little mistake here, it costs you all the way down the next straight. Of which these straights are pretty long.
Sector 1. The guy behind has just done a 135.32.
Guys behind are getting closer as well. No, oh, 0.008 behind from Brett. It's less than half a tenth. Covers the top 3 at the moment. This is close. There's definitely 2 tenths to be found in those corners. I'm not going to have enough fuel to do in the laps. It's going to be another outlap and away we go.
They're running on fumes, mate.
Oh, locked up at the apex there. Get the drive out. I reckon there's time in it.
2 litres remaining.
Hey Olaf, good to see you.
Up an old clutch I had in my shed and brought it into my room to make it more realistic so I can get the smell.
Tent in sector 2. Sector 3 times okay. That lap was a 135.48.
Alright, let's go again. Not much time left. 7 minutes in the session. Whew. This is sweaty work already. It's only just qualifying.
I just had a leech crawl in through my window that I had to go dispose of.
Exiting pit.
It's different.
It's been damp here.
Oh, definitely. I'm not entirely sure on how much fuel Exton pits. I'm not sure how much fuel a draft does save because I haven't done any running in traffic to find that out, to be honest with you.
So we need to get some heat into them.
You need to check you've got pit stop entry sorted.
Oh.
It's tricky. You have to be on the right-hand side coming out of the chicane. So as you come out, make sure you're on the right-hand side so you don't have to go past.
Alright, don't run wide again, Dan. Outlap cold tyres, really got to keep that in mind.
Exiting pit.
Your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Thank you, Spotter, that's good to know. Okay, nice and gently does it. Ease the car in. A corner that goes on forever. In a car with a little bit more downforce, that would be absolutely flat out, but in this, there's so much technique involved. Because it's not just a case of hug the apex, because then you'll bleed the speed out on the exit. So it's like, it's multiple lines for the same thing. It's fantastic.
The leader has just done a 135.13.
Okay, Darren's gone another 10th and a half faster.
Exiting pits.
Right, here we go. And I've still not decided whether I want to commit to 1 or a 2 stop for the race yet. Whew. Alright, fast lap time. We've got no one behind. We've got a nice gap ahead. Slow in, fast out the final corner. Slingshot onto the straight. There we go. Let's do this. Let's see if I can find 0.2 of a second to snatch pole back off Darren.
Accident pet.
Oh, got a bit of grass on the exit.
Very close in front of you.
It's very slippery.
Sector 1 time is good.
Two of each other. John slows close behind. This is Gunner, Redlow, Cuckoo, Kiz, and no fronts behind for second, and Dino.
Okay, down. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes
Oh,
left.
0.4 down.
Fuel left.
Caught the grass on the exit there, that slowed me down again. It seems like, yeah, these first couple of laps, you just can't get the pace in, you just got to keep running.
Watch your oil temperature. It's pretty high. The leader has just done 134.7.
Okay, well, there's no way I'm going to catch that time. That's just Darren being a weapon again. So now it's a case of...
I'm sure about how the clutch damage occurs. If you're not sure, dump the clutch. You don't want to be riding it. It burns out the gearing. Apparently there's
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
So when you get started, dump the clutch. Same as you have it off. Don't ride the clutch and try and do fancy 360 spins.
Alright, let's try again, 4 minutes to go.
Sector 1 is 0.3.
2 laps of fuel left at least.
1.2 seconds.
I'm going to get 2 shots at this.
3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Not like that! Jeez.
Yeah, but you made it, buddy.
Yeah. And now it's invalidated. Wow, that was a bit of a late cotton on that one. So I'm going to leave myself 1 shot at the end of the session, which is basically going to be my next lap, and then it's going to be a case of let's get the strats ready for the race. And also apologies to anyone typing in chat as well. For some reason, the most recent message isn't showing. It's showing the second most recent message, so the most recent message in chat isn't actually coming up in the headset. I'll have to have a look at that. But at least there's plenty of straights here that I can actually read your messages today, which is always nice.
Just a reminder about the livery competition. There's Tim Tams on the line there. We want to see a picture of your car in its movie setting. If you're not big on Photoshop, there are heaps of people around who would happily give you a hand.
Alright, 1 more shot to go with the fuel. Oh, Brett just beat me! Okay, down to 3rd.
Okay, very little fuel left.
Absolute concentration now. Right, 1 shot. 1 shot.
P3.
How'd you get up there, Mark?
Pretty tricky, hey?
Yeah.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Brett's taking second place.
Get off the grass. Oh, that cost me 2/10. It's going to be tight.
Darren has improved again. 34.7.
I'll nail this final corner. I know there's time in it.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate.
Oh, get the drive out. It's not enough. It's not going to be enough. I'm half a tenth down. I haven't got enough time to do another out lap and a lap as well. So I am 3rd on the grid. Unless anybody else improves.
0.5 off the pace.
Oh, okay.
3 times okay.
I gave it my best. Those guys are fast. Those guys are fast. Return to pit box. Oh, wow. This is going to be a tough race, I think. Something tells me that. So what I'm going to do now is going to go to edit setup, and I think I don't have the pace to beat them outright, so I'm going to commit to, I'm going to go for the one stop, I think. And that gives me more coverage in terms of safety car and just playing it safe as well. I think that's probably my best option. I'm going to try and out-strategy them today. So full tank and pit strats. I'm going to go fuel and tyres. I want to edit fuel and tyres. I'm going to make sure that I get
last lap now.
full tank's worth in, yep, and fresh tyres as well. Well, I mean, short shifting will do it as well. Short shifting at the yellow line on the dash will definitely save me enough fuel. I need to get 5.27 litres a lap. And obviously my engine temperature, short shifting is going to help with the engine temps as well, I'd say. So, okay, that's good. So it's going to take us 40 seconds in the pit stationary. Standing start, 65-minute race. Stop for fuel and tyres. Let's save. Yep, we're good. So that's our strat for the race. Safety cars are an option here.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Third on the grid, which is kind of consistent. Because that's kind of... that's exactly where I was in Monaco. Sixth, at least I'm a little bit closer to Darren this time, but that's just mental. Look at that, 6/10 clear, and then it's very close for like 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and all that kind of stuff.
Penalties. For, I presume for that release. You've got pit bays right next to each other. That might be something we can report on.
It's one of those races again, isn't it, Olaf? Yep, I'm going to have to out-strategy people here. 65 minutes,
So
though.
they have to serve those, don't they?
No, they're just positions on track.
So yeah, people have got
2 now.
Pits.
So we're doing a standing start, so they'll be pushed back, won't they?
Yeah, there'll be a couple of positions back, yep.
P3, 64.
Okay, stuff ready. The big thing I really want to go through here is just if you are preparing for your pit stop, pull into the right-hand lane so you're not in traffic. If you pull across from the left-hand side, you're very likely to catch someone trying to pass you or something like that. So, right-hand lane if you're entering the pit lane entry.
Okay, here we go. Let's ready up and let's grid up. Still got a few people waiting. Hey Rangy, good to see you, mate.
Good luck, everyone.
Yep, good luck all.
Good luck all.
Make sure you got enough fuel in that car.
I do not have enough fuel in this car.
It's kind of like that.
Got jerry cans in the back, yeah.
Ah, shit, where's that option?
24 cars on today's grid, which is a nice little turnout. Starting in 3rd, currently 2nd in the championship, only 3 points behind Darren. Due to consistency at Monaco, I guess. Alright then, I think it's time to put the headset down and get ready. Oh, this is going to be a tense old long race, this one.
So remember on start, try and get off that clutch as quick as you can.
P3, okay, Dan,
here we go.
Be ready.
Oh.
My car's not starting.
Oh, there we go.
Lights are up.
Go, nail it.
And we got away, alright. On the inside, hang into turn 1 here.
3 wide, you're on the right. Left side. Still there. Hold your line.
It's dirty on the outside there, but we got the run.
Keep it steady.
3 wide into turn 1, mental scenes.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Got him. We got Brett. Got him up the inside. Now we got to try and defend it, and also not use too much fuel. Gotta immediately go into fuel save mode here. So shifting at that kind of 9,000 is what we need, and we're gonna get past immediately.
Right side.
Sorry, 1200 knots, mate.
Still there.
That's probably for the best, actually.
Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear right.
Alright, man.
Sorry, man.
Side by side doesn't work right now.
Left.
Brett's gonna get us around the outside here.
Still there.
Gotta lift off a little bit, give him the space.
Still there.
It's still there.
Safety car. Safety car.
Still there. Clear to the left. Car left.
You okay, Woodsy?
That's it, if you go ahead,
Still
mate.
there. Clear to
Yeah,
the
just a
left.
couple of us went off.
Slight tap from Brett there. We got a safety car immediately.
Fuel saving. Fuel saving. Have you taken any damage?
I think Brett was slightly ahead of me then, and I think he turned slightly into my right, or maybe I turned into his left. Wasn't much space between us, that's for
You're wondering
sure.
what happened to me? I've got this issue where I'm getting a pop-up on my computer and it's pulling me out of VR.
That's
So if I wasn't in that, if I wasn't on that straight, then I was straight to a wall.
I saw you pull over and get out of there.
We got a safety car already. This is great for fuel. This means I can rev the nuts off it a little bit more.
Most much damage.
I'm not too scared to look.
He's driving around in fifth under a safety car. Everyone.
You don't get a jump start, do you know?
No?
You got off at a rocket or something.
Oh, it is what it is, Olaf. I may have been slightly in front of Brett, but if he's not giving me the position,
It was a laggy thing.
it's very tight. We'll see. He's not signaled to let me over, has
I
he?
did dump the clutch though, I didn't know riding the clutch for me.
Yeah, it's just your reaction time was like about a second quicker.
Besides, I want to try and stay behind him as well. Save a bit of fuel, hey?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're getting pretty racy on that first lap, Dino. It was good. Good pass.
Thanks, Eski.
Got no engine damage, my gears aren't changing very well.
So we managed to make it through 2 races at Monaco without a single safety car. And then we get through 1 lap at Buenos Aires, and it comes out immediately. I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Up to 150k as you're allowed, and you can have the start from the last corner, buddy.
Right.
Depends if you're in fuel saving mode or not, I suppose.
It is what it is, Olaf. He's not giving me the position. Is this single file or double restart?
We have a single file restart.
Thanks, mate. So, yeah, Brett's not indicating he's going to give me the position. Must have been very close indeed.
Dive 39?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, no point racing just yet, Rangy.
You covered, I was like, I'm getting out of this way.
Long race. And besides, I can save fuel in behind him as well with the short shift, although this
Glad I pulled up in time.
is great in terms of fuel saving, that's for sure.
Good pass.
Yeah, in
Ease
hindsight,
up. We've got John Slow in behind, we've got Gunnar, Bradluck,
could have gone other way.
Dino in behind as well, very close on times in qualifying. When's Darren going to launch it? Don't want to get caught out here. I think he's launched it already.
No passing from the start finish.
Yeah, he's launched it already. Caught us all napping a bit there.
That sucks.
Right.
P3, that was 230.30.
Let's go and try and get back with Brett again. Let's try and save some fuel. Tyres will be a little bit cold now as well. Car is fat on fuel. So it's going to be slower in a straight line, slow through the corners. Short shift it. Oh, I'm going to be vulnerable on this strategy. Maybe this isn't the right way to go.
Right side.
Very cheeky that, John.
There.
Let's try and hold him around the outside here.
Clear right.
He's going to push us wide. No, into the gravel. No.
Clear to the right.
You've just gone out of track limits.
Managed to save it. That's a cheeky overtaking place. There is no grip on the outside there at all. Down to 9th. Long race.
Is this alright, Kimber?
Yeah.
Right
good.
side.
Good man.
Hold your line. Clear right. You're clear.
Down to 10th. Right, let's get some spots back, eh? That was very cheeky of John Slow. I could see him poking it up the inside. Oh!
One side,
Sorry,
clear
dude.
left. Left side, clear all around.
Okay, Dan.
What's he doing?
Oil temperature, it's pretty high.
What's he doing slowing down on the exit?
Get him, man. Yeah, I'm fucked.
V14, that was a 152.
Guys, don't use the S word unless you actually need one.
Session. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 2.6.
It's on now, guys. It's effing on now.
By race on commode, no need to call for it.
I was trying to hold my own around the outside there, but I just ran out of grip completely. I was trying not to fight him too much. I knew he had the inside.
The gap in front has increased to 5.7 seconds.
Just getting muscled out of the way today. This is ridiculous. Right, they want hard racing. Let's go, let's go and give them some.
Nice one, Kim. Awesome,
Cheers, Chick.
It's going to be a long race. It's going to be a fight back. This is a proper bulk Brogan style race. That's for sure. There's a cone in the middle of the track there. We don't want that. I've got to try and keep the fuel down as well.
Fastest lap for Brett, 135.90.
Got to keep it down at 5.27. Can't get too carried away with the shifts here. Still need to stick to my fuel number. Can't get distracted by that.
Your lap time was 137.84. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
I wouldn't say that, Mark. Just a very strange place to be slowing down.
Nearly had a shot, Stu.
Thought about it.
Oh, I think I might have damage on the front as well.
I would have granted it.
That might be outside track limits.
Well, the car just goes to the middle of the screen then.
The gap in front is now 6.0.
Just got to build that gap back, mate.
Okay, Dan. Fuel window.
Obviously that car was ghosting at the
minutes.
parabolic.
Closes
Is it
after
to me?
47 minutes.
Okay.
I just saw my life flash before my eyes. Is that Kim?
Maybe I could have called a safety car, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If it is damage, it's very minor. It's got to focus, take a deep breath, reset, and try again. I'm at 5.27. That's the fuel number I need to try and stick to. Let's keep an eye as we come across the line. It was 5.5 previous that, because that's just that was spinning around 5.3, so I'm still using too much fuel. Need to try and shift a bit earlier than that, be a bit less slidey on the throttle. Car pulls slightly to the right on exit there, need to keep that in mind. Shift into 5th. We are closing on the guys ahead. This is all we can hope for, really, but any chance of a decent result is now well and truly out the window, unless we get another safety car, which would not surprise me based on what I've seen so far. Like I said, it's pretty hilarious that we can go all the way through Monaco, 40 minutes of racing at Monaco with no safety cars, come here and within the first lap there's just, yeah, although I think it was a technical issue for someone. I think the VR headset cut out halfway down the straight, which, having experienced that many times myself, I can relate to that, and I have massive sympathy for that. Never cool when your technology craps out on you. Short shift it into 4th, keep it flat through here. Short shift into 5th, let's head towards the final corner, knock it down into second. Nice and slow at the apex. Stick to the strat indeed, Rangy. Just quite frustrating to see it all kind of drift away in the first few laps like that. Down in 14th out of 23. Fuel down at 5.32. I'm still not doing enough to save fuel. Safety car will have helped. That gives me a bit of a buffer. Just need to start shifting earlier, that's for sure. Got a nice gap behind though, that's always good.
E14.
That's why a wider line, carry more speed through the apex, blend that throttle. Wall of death around the outside, feel the bump, wait for the pole to be directly in the line of view, and then blend it, blend it, blend it. Wait until you get a clear exit, and then mash it.
Head is now 4.0.
Oh, Stu's gone! Stu's gone off! That's unlucky. That's a freebie though. Plenty of mistakes happening today. Mark Hallowell, you can say that now. Nice slide. Tyres will hang in there just fine as well. I got about 15 laps left on this tank. Ish. Nice and slow at the apex, horribly off camber, and get the slide out. There we go. Short shift to third, and into fourth. What fuel number? It needs to be lower than 5.27. What do we got? 5.37. I'm using more.
You've just done a 137.70. That's your fastest lap.
This is not going to plan. This is not going to plan. I don't think I'm going to make it on this level of fuel use. We got someone else off up in the weeds up there. That's Gambit. The next car up the road is the bloody 9, which is the one we kind of ran into the backup before. Oh no, that's the guy who went off. So he's next up the road.
The gap behind is now 5.3.
La place, thank you.
Looks like a bit of wear on your left front.
Locked up, missed the apex. True that, Rangy. What's this fuel? 5.31, it's coming down.
138.05.
Later downshifts. Okay, that might do the trick. Need to get 5.27. Saying that we crossed the line with just over 14 laps of fuel remaining. That's fine. Still using the CV1, Alex. It still works, mate, so I might as well. I mean, the straps are stuck together with duct tape, but I mean, electronically, technologically, it still works just fine. Time in the pits, 40 seconds stationary for fuel and tyres, although you do have tyres changed at the same time as the fuel here, so it's a no-brainer to take tyres.
Watch out, Esky. Sorry, mate.
I saw you coming. Stay slow.
Right, so later downshifts this lap. Let's see how this goes. Helps with the rear lock-in as well, which is nice. That's always been a feature of my driving, is early downshifts for some reason. It must be a remnant of my Formula car driving. Just doesn't apply to these types of cars. Anyway, let's cross the line. 5.25, that's better. That's better.
38.00.
1:37.9. I'm a little bit off the pace. 3 seconds off the pace. 3 seconds off the pace? What? Yeah, Darren's definitely going for a 2-stop.
The gap behind is now 5.0.
5 seconds behind. Is that guy catching me? Is Stu catching me? Or am I just having a trouble? Not really closing on the guy ahead. But then again, got to play the long game. I am committing to the 1-stop. I don't know what these guys are doing. And maybe they are committing to a 2-stop, or they're just going to drive it and hope for more safety cars. Slowing fast out. Bit of a wheel spin on the exit there. So satisfying. Right, let's see what the fuel number is this lap. It was 5.25.
Alright, down.
5.21, there we go, we're getting better.
Just done at 137.72.
I'm not sure, Alex, because I've never used the Quest 2, mate. This is the only VR headset I've ever used. So I would like to be able to answer that comparison question. But unfortunately I can't, mate. I just don't have that information.
Sorry, I didn't have full control there, Gunnar.
No, you should have been stationary, mate. Should have had your foot on the brakes.
Not sure what.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 4.7.
Alright, so the guy ahead is pulling away, the guy behind is catching. It's a very lonely 13th place at the moment.
Stop.
Right, is lift and coast effective? Not really, you do lose a stack of time. Just had a heap of... Did I just drive through a wheel? Did something just happen then?
Right, Gunnar.
A bit of a...
done, mate. Front right's missing.
Bit of a glitch in the system then.
Straight.
Hopefully.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, sorry, that was.
There's a freebie.
So after smash, the car just got into a world of its own.
Looks like Bloody Nine's had a few issues here as well. Not quite sure what happened then. It looks like there should have been a wheel by the side of the track, but instead it was floating in the middle of the track. 5.18, there we go.
5.18, sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace.
That's much better in terms of fuel numbers. Not maybe in terms of lap times. We'll see. We'll see.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.7 seconds.
Oh, guy ahead's in the grass. This is 11th.
You've used half your fuel.
Yeah, I'd love to try one of the newer headsets, but it's a hell of a commitment. Not exactly cheap. Although, like I said, this one works fine. It still runs. So, until it actually completely stops working entirely,
Brett, 135.36.
I'm just going to keep on running it, I think.
That might be outside track limits.
Didn't get a warning for it though, so that wasn't too bad. No message up on the screen, so that's fine. 4/10 down on my best so far though. Short shift again. What kind of fuel numbers have we got here? 5.19. There we go. We're balanced out now. We found the rhythm. It was the early downshifts that were killing me. Thank you, Rangy, for the advice in chat. Big shout out to Rangy, my virtual race engineer here. Let's see if we can keep these fuel numbers, but increase the pace. Now that's the trick of fuel saving, is to save fuel without losing time. And that's where the masters are. Nice late apex here. I've been turning in too early to that, I think, previously. Oh, it was a wheel rim, was it, Sticky? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Looks like we've had another disconnect for some reason. We're down to 22 people in the race. That's unfortunate. Through the final chicane. Swing the weight back to the left. Get the power down. Lost a bit of time there. Short shift into fourth. Yeah, exactly, Sticky. It must be an AMS2 glitch, just debris in the wrong place. Oh, I missed my braking point there. Locked it up, and obviously no ABS or traction control in these things. Once you lock it up, you're going wide. Well, this is my best lap of the race so far. This is going to be a 1:37.3.
Lap was a 1:37.30. That's your fastest lap.
Just got to drive to that number. Now, no, I can go faster than this, but those guys at the front of the field are using 1,500 more revs than I am. Oh, that's wide. But I can get away with it because now I can run a wall of death around the outside here and get a later turn in.
About 39 more minutes from this set of tyres.
And get the exit. Still half a second down, though. Stu's not catching me at the moment. Oh, 3/10 slower than me on that lap. That's for sure. I'm definitely not catching the guys up ahead. I hope they're stopping twice. At this rate, they'll have to, surely. Now that's definitely wide.
You've just gone out of track limits.
And that's definitely wide as well.
Oh, you gentlemen.
I didn't get a warning for it. Much better at the final corner that time. Gained a few tenths on the delta. .24 on the fuel, right on target. Now, if there's a safety car in this race, I can maybe stop now and make it to the end. We'll see. I've got 13 minutes left in the tank. If there is a safety car, maybe I'll be able to run it flat out as well. Although now the field's getting more spread out, the chances of safety car become more and more unlikely.
Did you let me through?
Yeah, no. My fault.
Yeah, Stu's dropping back. So we're in this very lonely race at the moment, guys. I wish it was a little bit more entertaining. We had a lot of action on the first few laps, that's for sure. Oh, a bit wide there. Missed my brakes. Yeah, not much happening. If you are still enjoying the race, please don't forget to leave it a like. Say hi in chat. And subscribe to see more, because this is round 2 of 6. We got races coming up at Classic Interlagos, the old long layout, Old Hockenheim, Old Jerez, and Donington. Some cracker races coming up.
It's now 3.9. That lap was at 137.42.
All over the course of the next 4 weeks.
Off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1. Off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.27. Off the pace.
Hey GT! Good to see you. Hope you're keeping alright.
P11.
I reckon realistically top 10 could be on the cards, depending on what happens with freebies and fuel stops as well. Oh, that's wide. That's dirty out there. Cut back. Get the exit though. That is definitely a 2-stop strategy. There is no way that they're going to be able to make it to the end. That is a splash and dash for sure. So that's an extra pit stop incoming for the guys at the front. They cannot pit this early and make it to the end.
Brett is leading the race.
They got to stop again. They've committed to a splash or a 2-stop, that's for sure.
Sorry.
Okay, now that's a track limits warning.
Cut warning. Keep it tidy.
Okay, so good to know that there are track limits enabled and I can't just abuse them.
Cheers, Stewie.
Okay, so this race isn't over yet.
You alright, kid? Yeah, I'm all good.
This race isn't over.
That was so good up until then. Yeah.
People are making 2 stops in this race.
You alright? Yeah, I think I just tapped you.
So Darren is 15 seconds up the road, but we both have to stop again.
Sorry, mate.
The gap in front has increased too.
Wojtek, hello, good to see you. So 5.2 litres on that lap. We are on target.
The gap behind is now 4.9 seconds. We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I would pit anyway.
Little lift and then launch the exit. There we go.
Close.
So it's going to be close with Darren, depending on how much fuel he needs to take and whether he takes tyres at the end as well. But he is definitely going flat out. Oh, nice little kick of oversteer on entry then. That really helped with the rotation. Didn't help on the second part of the chicane though. Okay. So we're going to start seeing some pit strategies play out very shortly.
You're carrying minor wear on your right side tyres. Your left front showing some wear. Keep an eye on it.
And pace is definitely increasing as well, but that's because the fuel is coming down. Oh, misshift there. That engine didn't like that. Fuel on that lap, 5.26. Just on target. So someone stopped. We got a freebie there. In hindsight, I probably should have gone aggressive with the 2-stop, because saving fuel in the middle of a pack is always going to put me in a very vulnerable position, and a lot of the moves tried by these people wouldn't have been made if I was given it full beans and full revs and didn't have the straight line advantage. So I can say my strategy choice probably put me in the position I'm in right now, not because of the strategy itself, but because of the track position it gave me in the early stages of the race when everyone was quite keen to get past the slower car, that slower car being me.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 3.2.
Brad Luck is catching up behind. He's on a 135.8. That's almost 2 seconds faster than me. Wow, I just don't have the pace at all at the moment.
Okay, we're 30 minutes in.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, missed my braking point there completely. Wow.
You're out of track limits there.
And I'm half a second down on my delta, so I did give the time back. I did give the time back, that's for sure. Half a second slower than what I would have been.
I'm seeing a bit of wear on your right side tyres.
On your left, clear left.
It's completely just missed my braking point then. For some reason I saw the 150 and went, oh hey 150, nice to see it, and just, oh I need to brake.
That was 130.
Marzi. It's a very good lawnmower. It's a very expensive one, a very noisy one.
Okay, Dan, the pit window is now open.
Go, Kiz.
Yeah, it's good actually. Yeah.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 6.8.
Down to 21 people in the race now. Someone else has dropped out by the looks of it. We've got just over 4 laps of fuel left in this thing. So I might as well use some revs. So I don't want to have any fuel spare when I come into the pits. Don't have any fuel spare at all. Hey, Chuba! So let's see when I cross the line. It says I've got 3.8 at the moment. A bit wide on that one's going to put me off for this. Got away with it though. Bradlock is closing in very quickly behind. So 3.64 laps remaining.
You're right, Stu.
Yeah, super.
Let's get the drive out.
You don't panic.
Something not right with those brakes, mate.
Oh, apparently I'm getting braking issues now. So that 3.3 laps as I went over the line. Alright, I'm going to give it some revs now.
That's your quickest today.
I've got a third of a lap in hand. So let's really...
Arc distance should be about 5 minutes of fuel left.
Let's really ring it out now. Let's use those revs and let's see how much extra speed that gets us. Just out of curiosity, because I've got the fuel to burn to be able to do it.
The gap in front has increased to 7.0.
Let's see what you could have won.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.9. The leader, Brett, is pitting.
Alright, so Brett can definitely make it to the end now on one stop. Maybe. He's got halfway through the race, but that was with a safety car as well. 2 tenths up already. I've lost those 2 tenths again. That's the brakes. Just fading, I think. Got people making early stops here, that's for sure. Pit lane on the right hand side there.
P6. Last lap.
See, look, that's
6.58.
about 4 tenths faster, but it was up at 5.5 litres a lap. Way too high. Across the line with 2.2 laps remaining. I think I can run at full beans until my stop. Gonna try and get some slipstream off Max Power here. Is he moving over? He is. Thank you, Max.
I'll be putting anywhere down.
Cheers, Max. Thanks, mate. Nice late apex. Launch it out. Let's maintain that exit speed.
Behind is now 1.5 seconds. Exiting pits.
So Brett has come out of the pits just behind me. It's going to be tight whether he makes another stop. Oh wow, late again.
Until I say no frills.
Yeah, pretty much. Exiting pits.
It's going to be tight. I don't know whether I'm smart or stupid.
So I'm going to have pit stop next time round.
Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, Dan. The car ahead's pitting.
We're going to be up to 4th.
P4. That lap time was 1:36.54. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Oh! Almost. Big Oppo through turn 1 there. Cross the line with 1.15 laps remaining in the tank. Just press the pit stop.
Requested.
Yep, got the right strategy selected. New set of tyres, full tank of fuel. Okay, coming in this lap.
I think we're going to make it.
Oh, run wide on the exit. So Brett is quite slow actually, and Darren isn't pulling away as much as I thought he would do.
Excellent bits.
Well, big slide.
The leader's pitting now.
Be nice to get into some fresh tyres, that's for sure.
I'm getting a lot of jumps. Is that from the pits?
Alright, let's get the limiter ready. It's pulled to the right.
On exit, we should be in position 9. Pit crew's ready. We're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
What an awful pit entry, right? And there's another little chicane as well here.
Look out for the pit speed limit 2 litres remaining.
Oh, there we go.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I need a drink after that. Jeez, what a tough race so far. So we're putting the fuel in. I'm expecting to come out around about 10th or 11th or so after all is said and done there. Could be losing a fair amount of time. Is whether or not people make other stops at the end of the race. That is going to be the clincher. So the fuel is almost in.
Exiting pits.
Fuel is almost in. Let's get ready. Fuel is almost in. And we're getting ready to go.
Hold on, go.
Limiter is on 150k.
So close out the pits, eh?
I was like, can I do it? Can I do it?
Take care, there's a car approaching.
Exiting pits.
We need to get some heat into them. Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
That's bloody 9. Fresh set of tyres. Cold set of tyres. We can actually... We've only got 25 minutes left in the race. We've done a full 40 minutes on those tyres, on that tank, so we can now fang it to the end. Let's fang it to the end, shall we? Let's go and get some... Let's go and get some redemption today. We are back in the top 10 though.
It's now about 2.6.
Well, I just completed my pit stop and now it's not finished and I can't move anywhere.
Yeah, 150k pit limit, just like the old days, Mark.
Yeah, what's up?
All sorted.
I know what that means.
The oil temperature's getting a bit high.
Oh wow, those tyres are nice. I can actually turn through the corners here.
Your outside track limit's there.
Let's go and get the bloody 9.
Over again. Like magnets.
I'm here as well, Stu.
I see you. I'll stay wide here.
Exactly, Rangy. I've managed to save enough. I can go flat out now in the second stint. So, immediately going in for a quiet lap. Need to get in the zone, get in the groove. Let's go get him.
P9.
Come around the outside, Mac. Thank you.
Thanks, Max.
No worries, guys.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Don't tell everyone.
But at the end of this race, I will somehow make that work, Esky.
You get such good running at that corner, I don't know how you do it.
Can't do anything with it though, that's the problem.
The gap in front is now 2.4.
Alright, it's going to be very close to my fastest lap of the race so far. And that's on a full tank of fuel. This is promising. What's the fuel number though? 5.41, that's good.
Filling the petrol tank up, you beauty. Bits.
Car getting pulled to the right hand side then. Maybe there is a tiny bit of suspension damage that's slowing me down. This is all going to come together at the end of the race, guys. When people start making splash and dashes, if they haven't been able to save the fuel, that's when we're going to get a few more freebies. So we just need to stay in contention and see how much time they lose in the pits as well, because it doesn't cost you much time to make a pit stop here, that's for sure. Cheers, mate.
They clean the windscreen.
That costs extra.
Very similar on pace with the bloody 9 up ahead. Oh, locked it. It's a horrible corner. It's just so off camber. It's like this final corner at Sepang. It's just so unsatisfying to drive. That is a 1:37.1. Wow, that was slow.
Sector 1 is 0.49.
Half a second off the guy ahead.
Keep him coming. The gap in front is increasing.
And I actually used 5.57 litres that lap as well. Insane. That's not much to show for that much fuel going into the tank, into the engine. I'd have expected a better lap time for burning that much petrol.
Hold on.
Got 12 seconds up the road to Rhetorical Gambit, 20 seconds up the road to Cuckoo. That's in 6th. Got Travis in behind, Brad Luck. We've dropped Brad. Maybe Brad had to come into the pits as well for a splash or something, I don't know.
I had to spend the last 40 minutes with you behind me.
We think you might have gone outside of track limits there.
It doesn't count, Spotter, unless it comes up on the screen. I'm going to use all of the tarmac and then some. Hey Colin, good to see you. I hate that final corner. 20 minutes to go in the race. Just under a third.
You've just done it, 136.87.
Now it's still a tenth slower than the guy ahead. We're very closely matched on pace. Get the run on exit.
The gap ahead is now 2.8.
That's 5.47 litres of fuel that lap. So according to this, 20 minutes in the race, 27 left in the tank at this rate. So I've actually overfueled it. I could have had a shorter pit stop, guys, and not put as much fuel in. So there is absolutely no limits on fuel to the end of the race here.
That's 20 minutes to go.
We can rev the nuts off it and hope the engine temperatures don't get too high. But we run wide into the gravel like that again.
New fastest lap for Brett, 135.24.
That's insane. 35.2s. I just don't know where to find that pace. I had it in quali, kind of, but I just can't get there in the race. It's a mystery to me. Maybe there is some damage that's slowing me down. Because I'd like to think I could, you know, recreate my quali pace.
Didn't mean that, Kiz.
More revs.
was 136.77. The gap in front is now 3.2.
Oh, I lost another 10th on that lap to him. Nice wide apex here. Get the speed down the straight. Lovely. Watch that delta. We're only 100th of a second off our best so far. .200s, 300s. I'm losing time down the straight here. Must be the fuel slowing me down, the extra weight. That felt nice. Looks good on the delta. That's a 10th up, so I gained a 10th in that chicane.
Oh, drag race.
You can do it!
Two tenths up, there we go, just like that. Pace is starting to drop, that's nice. It's coming back to us.
That lap time was 136.38. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sectors 1 and 2 are...
Getting 2 tenths on him then.
You need to find a 10th in Sector 3.
Nice, okay. Finally nailed turn 2. We're gaining 2 tenths already. Right, car's settling down nicely now.
The gap in front is now 2.9 seconds.
Patience, patience, and then launch. The brutal Beamer indeed, Colin. BMW M1 Procar and Automobilista 2. Fantastic car.
Next needs to be in the DeLorean skin as cars flying.
You notice that?
There we go, there's another 2 tenths. Car's really starting to come alive now. It only took 50 minutes.
That was 136.
That's another 4 tenths on the guy ahead.
Quickest lap.
Air ride
Sector 2 is
suspension.
0.5 off the pace. The lead car's pitting.
Darren's in for a second pit stop. It's happening. The 2 stoppers are coming in now. 2 stoppers are coming in. Although he's miles ahead of me, so we're not going to get him on track, that's for sure. But it does give me confidence that other people are going to be doing the same as well. So watch, we might get a few spots in the next few laps as the strategy all converges.
Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Quarter of an hour.
You've got that one, mate. Go, 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 go.
Oh, drag race.
Oh, you had such a good exit. Damn it. Keep going, you got this.
Don't give it to me.
Giving it to you, I'm trying not to kill you.
Trying to kill you.
Gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 2.3.
Oh, that was awkward. Always better to stay at racing speed if you can instead of hog the middle of the track.
I'm still near outside you, dude.
Okay.
The 8, not that was at 136.78.
Looks like the guy ahead's being held up in traffic. Wow. He's lost a fair chunk of time there. Jeez.
G-Dude, I want to get past before the corner.
G-Dude's not letting him past.
Cheers, Mark.
This is definitely playing into our hands, the traffic here. Gap's now around about 2 seconds. And he's still not letting him through. G-Dude is under no obligation to, I suppose, but it's unusual. And he's still not through. We're catching heaps. We've halved the gap there.
No engine damage, but every time I accelerate it jumps out of fucking gear.
You've got gearbox damage then.
That's right, Gambit had a big slide out the final corner. Now it's my turn to get past G-Dude. See if I can get him on the straight here.
That lap was at 1:36.94.
Let's get the drive out.
The gap in front is now.
There we go. We've got the slipstream. I must have some damage. I'm not pulling on the straights here.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
It's not a clean move, but I've got to make it stick. This is my chance to strike on bloody 9. Gap is now down to 1.2. Getting a sniff of a slipstream here. Didn't make it easy for me, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I've got damage. Look, he's pulling away from me on the straights here. My top speed's not what it used to be. Right, 11 minutes to go.
Looks like that was outside track limits.
We're up into 8th. Someone else must have had a pit stop. We're now hunting down 7th. And wonder if anyone else is going to make a last minute splash and dash as well. Boots out the final corner. Gap is under a second. And this is the guy who we had contact with at the start that spun us round. I'll have to look at the replay.
Okay, Dan, we're gaining on the car in front.
Just to see exactly what happened, but he was a bit slow on the corner exit and his car was completely unaffected. Mine went spinning round. It was a bit odd, to say the least. Bygones be bygones, though.
On pedals or you on pedals or 8 shifter?
I'm on pedals, but I've had to be using it like with the clutch. Can't use it all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's just jumping out here and
Alright, Gap is getting a little bit closer. I know I've got the pace on him if we can just catch him. Yeah, maybe just in slipstream now. Look at McGain on the straight on the Delta. Got heaps of fuel left. More than enough fuel to get to the end. Even at 4 revs.
You're out to track limits there.
Come past Dino.
Big slide. Still going to be my fastest lap of the race.
Matching race pace. You've just done at 1:36.06.
Worth a try.
We got a fire in our hands now, guys. Gap is now 2/10. I'll try the wide line. Get the cut back on exit. I want to get the run down the straight next time round. That's it, get the drive. There we go. Lost half a second there. It's so hard to follow another car and make sense of it. In that wide, sweeping turn 3, I guess? Yeah, turn 3. Bearing in mind I'm now in slipstream, my entry speed to these corners is going to be a lot greater. Just shift that braking point backwards a little bit more.
More than retiring.
You're out of track limits there.
So, not fixed.
Nah. That'd be too easy.
And that's going to be another PB. That's what slipstream does, though. Okay, 7.5 minutes to go.
Alright, Dan, keep an eye on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. That last lap was at 136.00. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Oh, hit the curb on the inside. Turned in too sharply, that pushed me wide. And now he's got the run out the corner. Slipstream's helping me get back in contention though. Still no freebies from the guys up ahead by the looks of it, unfortunately.
Keep searching, you'll find a gap.
I'm gonna have to try something special, but I don't trust him. Not after what happened before. I don't trust him, so I'm gonna have to give him a bit of extra space. Good run here, though. Great run here, though.
8th place.
Like I said, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Exactly, Marzi. I don't want to peak too early because then he'll get the run back on me.
Last lap time.
Just sizing him up.
36.35. Sector 3 is 0.47 off the pace.
Because if I pass him, I've got to be able to pull away from him.
No, you're good. I got a bit sporty.
I can't do that if he's right in behind me. So this is going to have to be very strategic, this move. I have to time this to perfection right at the end.
Stay close, there might be a chance here.
Oh, I think there might be, Spotter. Exactly, Colin. Just need to keep the pressure on.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
I get a good run out of the chicane compared to him, but I just can't make use of it.
You've just gone out of track limits.
That's exactly what happened last time.
On your right.
They're coming up behind you, pigs.
Still there.
Yeah, after the parabolic.
Far right. Clear right.
Okay, Dan, we're matching race pace. That lap time was 136.04. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
Just give him some space. Is he going to try and the move on me now? Have I shown my hand too early?
Pigs, but thank you.
It wasn't, but there you go.
Having a nice do at you.
Alright, let's pull a gap.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Not like that. If he goes for it, I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to try and get the switchback on him. There's nobody else in our fight to gain or lose time with.
Clear right.
Now, catch up here. Oh, don't panic.
This is going to be one of them, isn't it? This is going to be one of them fights, I can see it.
You're outside track limits there. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
He's struggling with the apex, I'm struggling with the exit. Two very differently set up cars here. Right, I need to time this to perfection. 2.5 minutes to go.
The lap time was at 1:37.08.
Force him to the inside, defend that tight space. Floor it out, get the run. I basically need to try and compromise his corner entry by forcing him defensive. There we go, got a good run here.
Aaron's just crossed the finish line now, so it looks like 2 more laps.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Forced him dummied.
Right side. Still there. Clear to the right.
Get back in the line. Put him under pressure, force him off. I've just got to do something.
That was outside track limits.
2 laps to go. What a fight. What a fight.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
You've just done a 1:36.82.
Oh, did he have a misshift or something? I had to pull out of the line then. Almost went into the back of him.
Still there.
Got the run on him here.
Hold your line. Clear to the right. Car right. Clear right.
Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. There was no contact there. I didn't touch him. I gave him plenty of room. Did he have a snap? I didn't cross the white line. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. Oh, he's way back. That's not nice. There's no contact. There was room on the radar. I think he just lost it at the apex, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like to get a position that way. That's not cool. I hope I didn't cause that.
You're out of track limits there.
I hope I didn't cause that. Oh, I didn't know he was offline then.
Clear to the left.
Maybe you did overcorrect the slide, but that's not a nice feeling. I don't ever like to get a position that way.
2-0.
I think this is the last lap now. Pretty sure there's not a +1 lap on this. Look how much fuel I've got left. I've thrown away the strategy on this. I could have pushed so much harder. Or at least put 20 litres left fuel in. Ah.
Fuck!
The gap behind is now 13 seconds.
Just cruise it on home. Very disappointing race overall, I think. I'm not really happy with that. I could have done much better in traffic at the start. I could have done much better on fuel saving. in terms of using more in that race, or save that much at the start and then put less in at the stop and get myself some track position. Ultimately, I don't think it would have got me any more places overall in the grand scheme of things.
Last possible second there, John. That was awesome, dude. You kept your good win.
That was a bit airy.
That was getting
Oh, that was wide.
Tell me about it.
You did awesome.
400 million.
I ran out just as I got over the line.
Oh, I saw you slow down. Shit.
Yeah, conserving last like 2 laps, eh?
Yeah. Been having my butt and my teeth clipped for the last 3.
We only did 40 laps at the end of the race.
Closer than I thought it would be.
I was calculating 43 for the race distance. I could have pushed that a lot harder at the start.
Good race.
7th position.
I did not have the pace of you guys there. I was just trying everything I could, but
I reckon I could have got a top 5 if it wasn't for the spins. I definitely lost 15 seconds at the start there.
I take the second stint. I saved fuel for the first stint.
Good to watch the replay back up all that.
Very scruffy race.
On the outside.
I mean, 7th ain't bad. It's still good points. Coming after the first race of a 2nd and a 3rd position in those 2 rounds.
I have 15 left.
I think we only saved just under 2 litres on that safety car lap, so we didn't save a huge amount.
I've got 59 litres left.
You can't win them all. Oh.
Bad luck.
And you can't perform well in all of them either, you know,
Well
it's...
done, everyone. What a race. That was a big deal.
Save replay. Save that. Yeah, you can't win them all. You can't win them all.
Wow, those cars
But
are...
sometimes you'd like to do better. Hey, Stegemans!
Kids, can you just stay in the lobby for...
Thanks, Ref Clans!
Yep.
And there's the replay saved as well. Oh, that was sweaty work. That was sweaty work. Darren with the 2 pit stops to win it as well. In hindsight, I should have gone flat out.
Track card or something?
1 minute off the lead.
No, mate, I let go of the pit limiter just before the pit limit.
Oh, no!
Yeah, realistically, I reckon 4th I could have got today.
A second.
And it's 150 through there as well. You must have been flying.
Yeah, 22 seconds behind 4th. If I'd have driven faster, put less fuel in and not had those spins, I reckon 4th. Top 10 finish is still good.
0.5.
Okay, kids, we're all clear now, buddy.
Travis,
Anyway.
you were ahead of me on your list.
That was a, mate, an hour in that car's hard work, isn't it?
Whew. Not kidding, mate. Oh, thanks, Colin.
Going to the gym.
First few laps were a little bit,
Well done, Darren. It was a good race.
Interesting.
Marco went for a 2-stop strategy.
yeah, I was wondering why you were heaps further.
Let's have a look at the replay, shall we?
About a 5-second margin to make up.
Yeah, I meant to drop like 10 litres for the last stop, and then I was going to drop more because of the safety car, and I forgot about it, so I had 25 litres too much in the stop.
Rangy.
Which is worth about 3 seconds or something in the stop. But then, yeah, I was always going to be behind, I think, doing 2 stops, but then...
Let's have a look at this replay.
I think Brett was massively fuel saving.
Yeah, I was at the end there. Ended up with 5 litres at the end, but probably could have put up a bit more of a fight.
Yeah, you had me worried though. I thought the gap was going to be bigger at the end of the first stint if you were one stopping, and then the second one I was just getting traffic every lap, so I just wasn't making up the time. I knew I needed like 29 seconds or something to come out even. I just couldn't get the gap. And then, yeah.
I don't know why AMS2 does this.
Don't know why. Didn't calculate the fuel right.
Great effort from you guys. Well done, Dino on 3rd place, man. That's huge. And Cuckoo 4th. Paul up to 5th. Esky 6th. And DDF, you got back up to 7th. Great recovery. Bloody 9 is an 8th. Travis, yeah, that's excellent racing, guys. Well done. That was a real survivor.
Cheers, Stu.
You had me sweating DDF for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really close. What happened at the end, though, mate? Did you snap? Oh, what happened?
Yeah, I had a snap. I sort of backed off a bit to just not be on your inside on that corner, and then it just snapped.
Oh, no.
Because I was on lift off, so...
I was thinking there was some kind of netcode. I was feeling so bad for those last few laps. I thought I'd murdered you, mate.
No, that wasn't you. That was me.
Oh, well, I feel a little bit better, but not much, because I didn't want it to end so soon. I wanted it to go to the flag. Yeah, that was going to go to the end too. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate.
Oh, all good. It was fun.
Okay, the good news is Interlagos next week is 45 minutes, so just be a walk in the park.
That's a sprint race after this.
It's 10 times more physical track.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite an intense track. It'll be amazing. Just remember, it's the historic tracks. There's a lot of squiggly wigglies, and it's a lot of fun in these cars. Thank you to everyone. I'm going to have to fly. Unfortunately, I've got some important stuff to do, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you everyone for racing really well. There's some great stuff going on track.
Thanks, Stu.
Cheers, Stu.
Thanks,
everyone. Good night.
I'll have the scores up shortly.
Thanks, everyone. Really, really good.
Good stuff. All right, see you later, guys. Thanks for the racing.
See you, Daniel.
See ya.
Daniel.
All right, there we go. Right, let's have a look at this replay then, shall we? Let's see what the hell happened. So we are here. How do we shift around chase cam, by the way? Does number pad work? How does that work? So we got past Brett, which is fine. I apologise in advance for your ears. There is no way to skip to a specific point in Automobilista 2. You just gotta wait. Oh no, that was right. At the start of the race, there was this safety car. Let's see if I was ahead when the safety car got called. Yeah, how do I swing the camera around so I view it side on? Can you do that? Alright, let's check this safety car. So Brett's got the run on the inside here. And he's now become the outside. He's ahead. He's ahead. I'm ahead. I'm ahead there. Oh, did I run into the side of him? I steered into him. Did I? Did I, though? Am I maintaining my line here? Let's have a look. Look at the seam in the road. I'm straight, I'm straight, I'm straight. I'm still straight on it. I'm kind of veering to the left and... Oh no, because the track veers to the right. Let's have a look at Brett. Let's have a look at Brett here. So Brett's definitely... Oh no, Brett's definitely moving to the right there, and I'm definitely moving to the left as well. However, safety car got called and I am ahead. I am ahead. Anyway, that's safety car time. I just managed to get away with that. John Slow lets me go, which is nice of him. I'm sorry, there's no way I can avoid this. You have to press fast forward in AMS2. You can't skip. Oh, headphones rip. I wish they'd fix this. Is it restart now? It is. Okay, let's have a look at John Slow, shall we? Yeah, definitely Raf Clan's racing incident. No harm, no foul. It may have actually damaged my car in terms of straight line speed, but something was off. I know I had more pace in that car. But anyway, it's irrelevant. Brett went on to do really well and I went on to fail miserably. It wouldn't have affected our races if I was ahead of him at the safety car restart. He would have got past me anyway. So John Slow's on the inside. I'm taking the wide line here. John Slow thinks he's got the line. He has got the line. He's keeping it nice and tight. He's trying to psych me out. He does psych me out. He goes in. I give him the space. And I give him lots of space. And I just... Oh, come on, John. That's... Oh, if I didn't run wide, you're going to pit me off the track there, man. Yeah. Oh, that's... I don't know. I mean, I am running wide. I am giving him the space on track. He can see that. But if I manage to hold my line, he's... There's not much room there, is there? There's not much room at all there, guys. Yeah, both at full speed we're going off, John. That's... it's so tight. I mean, I'm running wide. I've lost control anyway. It's just safety car restart, cold tyres. You know, I did it on every outlap in qualifying. I ran wide. We both fell foul of it there. In fact, the fact that I ran wide and binned it kind of saved you. Because if I'd have kept it tight, yeah, that would have been a bit hairy. Let's have a look on board with myself here. So it just, you know, I'm giving you space, I thought, oh, do I need to give him more space? And I just ran out of grip completely, and it's wide, and the gravel picks it up, and you know, as soon as you get the gravel on AMS2, it's like, you're gone. So, yeah, just one of those things. Just one of those things. Maybe I was looking at the radar, maybe I was maintaining the gap on the radar and not looking at the track, and anyway, that's still on me, that, for running wide. And John lost the position anyway, because he's had to recover to the right-hand side. Anyway, so let's have a look and see what happens to me next then, shall we? Because it was a bit interesting on these first few laps. So I'm losing spots here, I'm down to 9th. Bloody 9's going to get me here. There he goes on the insides. And it was at the last corner. Yeah, very lucky to save that sticky. As soon as the gravel gets you, you're just fishtailing all over the place. It's not nice. So I'm up the inside here. I'm not good on the brakes as the bloody 9. He goes wide, so I go to the inside. I'm keeping it tight on the exit. Oh! Oh, did he power slide it out and lose all his speed? Did he power slide it out the corner? I think he did. So he's wide, so I'm keeping it nice and tight, holding my line. Oh, he's power sliding it and he steered to the right into the path I was going. I've kind of... Look. Oh, it doesn't work. Trackside doesn't work here. Oh, I wish there was... Keypad doesn't seem to work for some reason. Sticky, I can't... Oh, no, it is working now. Here we go. I don't know why that didn't work before. Oh, it only works when it's paused. It doesn't maintain that position when you press play. Alright, so... He's on full opposite lock. I'm tight on the apex, going towards the racing line on the outside. And I think I just... Let's have a watch from myself in slow motion. Yeah, so look. He's sliding, I'm heading towards the exit curb, and then his... that's on me, I drove into the back of him, didn't I? Let's have a look from Cuckoo. That'll be interesting, because Cuckoo had a nice grandstand picture of that. Oh, from Cuckoo! It kind of does look like Bloody 9 swipes my nose off a bit there. I could have gone much further to the right, that's for sure. I could have kept it tighter. I could have kept it much tighter. Oh no, wait, I had a snap as well. I had a snap, watch, I had a snap. I loosened up the steering wheel, because I had a snap on exit, just as he was having a snap in the other direction. You can see my steering wheel here. Yeah, I'm opposite lock here, so... Oh no, we've both snapped in opposite directions. Yeah, we've both snapped in opposite directions. That's what's happened. So look, he's power sliding out the corner, minding his own business, inadvertently moving towards the right. We both met in the middle, and yeah, that's just unfortunate. And from my perspective in the race, like if I play this back, in real time, it looks like he slows down in front of me on the exit. And obviously I was quite annoyed at the time about this, but looking back at it now, I just think we both just corrected. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy. It's the start of the race. I should have given him more space. I could have given him more space. I could have kept it close on the inside. And ultimately that has now put me... Let's see when I cross the line here. How much time have I lost to Brett? Okay, I'm 18 seconds off the pace here. I was 22 seconds behind 4th place at the end of the race, and I put way too much fuel in at the stop, so realistically I reckon I could have got 4th out of that race. But that... when do you ever maximise your potential, you know? You have to have a perfect race, and that clearly wasn't a perfect race. Did anything else happen in that? Near the start? Because I'm not fast forwarding all the way through to the end to watch the Oh, Jason! Oh, is that you? Are you bloody 9, Jason? Ah, no worries, man. It's like I said at the time. I was a bit kind of confused and kind of not happy. But looking at the replay, I power slid to the. I was correcting the slide to the left. You were correcting the slide to the right. We kind of went into each other. Instead of me pit maneuvering you kind of pit maneuvered the front of me. Ah, B9. No worries, man. These things happen. It's all good. It's all good, mate. Still managed to get back up to 7th at the end of the race. And again, I'm sorry to see you drop out like that at the end, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, because of Automobilista 2, I can't skip ahead to a specific point in the replay, so I'm not going to fast forward through, you know, what is it, 10 times? 10 times speed. Oh, it's not making the sound now. That's interesting. My sound's died in Automobilista 2, so I don't need to bother about that anyway. Fair enough. Anyway, I'm not going to fast forward through the replay. Great racing. Great racing. Indeed, Jason. Sorry to see you get held up by... who was it? You got held up by... I think it was G-Dude. Cost you about 2 seconds. It wouldn't have been as close without that, so yeah, sorry you got held up there, mate. Anyway, that is enough replay analysis for me, because not much happens at this part of the race. It's just me driving around, saving fuel, saving too much fuel, basically. But that's the race. Let me pop some music on and let's wrap this stream up. There we go. No further action from Mr. Bishy. Play on. Ah, well, next week we're going to be racing at Interlagos. And then the week after that, let's have a look at the schedule. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we've got Interlagos next Monday. We've got Jerez the week after that. We've got Hockenheim the week after that. And these are all the old layouts, by the way. These aren't the modern ones. These are the old, historic, super duper awesome layouts. Actually, I'll show you very quickly. So, Interlagos, we're going to be racing... Where are we? That one. Look at that. And at Jerez, we're going to be racing that. At Hockenheim, we are going to be racing on the 2 chicane layout. That one. So that's good. So the Ostkurve, I think it's called the Ostkurve, is going to be very flat out. And then to end the season, we're going to be at Donington Park on the national layout. So 4 races over the next 4 Mondays. It's going to be epic. I can't wait. Let's see how the points work out, because I feel like I'm going to be dropping a little bit further back in the point standings for that one. Nobody is going to be a match for Darren in this championship. He's been on pole for every race. He has won every race so far. So that's a clean streak. It's going to take a lot to knock him off the top, especially in these cars. I mean, in the McLaren GT1, I could kind of match him, and we had some awesome close fights that season, but yeah, just in this Pro car, I'm gonna have to put some practice laps in before next week. I'm gonna have to go away and just get good. There's no excuse for it. But before then, before next Monday, I will be doing a stream on Thursday this week. I'm going to be doing the Bulk Brogan stream, Racing Life in Automobilista 2. Lots of Automobilista 2 content at the moment. So Thursday, keep an eye on that. I think I'm doing GT3 racing, LMP4 racing, Formula 3 racing, and something else I can't remember I'm going to be signing up for as well. Great stuff. And then, obviously next Monday, we've got Interlagos. On the 11th of February, which is a Saturday, we're racing in Race Room for first round of the DDF Racer Bin Car Championship. Sign-ups are still open. Head over to my Discord for more information on that. ddf.justrace.net to sign up for that. And that's about it, really. Cold beer and a cold shower time, because that was sweaty work. You look after yourselves, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with my miserableness in the first stint and my rants as well. And I don't like being like that, but you can't have a good race every time, and that's what makes us better. And on that note, I'll catch you guys soon. All right, look after yourselves. Bye bye.